A Republican will represent North Carolina's 6th congressional district next year, and since there are no Democratic or other candidates running, so the March 5th primary will determine who that is, unless perhaps there's a runoff.
Yeah, and candidate Addison McDowell wasn't well known when this campaign started, but he's counting on a key endorsement to get him over the line, as you'll see in tonight's Your Local Election Headquarters edition of the Buckley Report.
Good to see you. Yes, sir.
As he works a room full of veterans in Salisbury.
I wanted to come see the Marines again.
Many of the people he talks to are hearing his name for the first time.
I want to introduce myself. I'm Addison McDowell.
But the name he's able to drop
for Congress. I've been endorsed by President Trump.
Is what has put Addison McDowell in this race for a congressional seat. An endorsement from former President Trump. I think some people were surprised by that. How did you get that?
We went down and met with President Trump, and I told him, sir, this is a personal issue for me, and I convinced him that I am the America First candidate that is going to fight for the people of this district, and he believed me.
There are going to be people, of course, who are going to say, I appreciate all that, Addison, but you need more experience before you get to this level. How do you answer that?
Well, I would put my experience up against anyone's, and I'm not worried about the other candidates, but I'm worried about myself. And I think that my experience in my life has been very unique for someone my age, and to have gone through what my family went through.
What his family went through was the loss of his younger brother Luke in 2016, who, like Addison, played football at North Davidson High School.
He was 20 years old. And he was, one night he took something and it wasn't what he thought it was. And he was dead before his head hit the pillow.
What it was, says McDowell, was fentanyl, which he believes was smuggled across our southern border, making border security his top issue.
I think that my story gives me a lot of credibility on that issue because it's a personal one.
McDowell does align with former President Trump on other issues as well, including supporting his tariffs on some products imported to the U.S. Most conservatives, places like the Wall Street Journal, National Review, they're going to say that free trade in the long run is a positive, and that tariffs, like Mr. Trump suggests, are going to cost Americans more money. So are you for those tariffs? Would you not call yourself a free trader?
All I know is that the price of groceries, the price of gas, it's too high. And our economy under President Trump was strong, and our economy under President Biden is weak. I was working for Congressman Budd.
McDowell worked for now Senator Ted Budd and Congressman Richard Hudson before moving to the insurance industry. And like each of them, is a big supporter of the Second Amendment.
I don't think we have a gun problem in this country. I think we have a problem of the soul.
So the question becomes, how do we address that?
Well, no, I think that people like my wife, who is a therapist, if it's a mental health issue, then giving people like her the freedom to practice their expertise and making healthcare more affordable and more accessible to people in rural North Carolina is important.
McDowell says he can help bridge the divide we so often see in our politics today.
And I want people to feel heard. Now, I'm principled, and I'm going to stand on that. And so there are things we're not going to waver on. They're too important, but I'll always have a conversation with you.
You'll find out how far those conversations take him on March 5th.
We'll be voting for you.
Well, thank you.
Bob Buckley.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's good to see y'all again.
Fox 8 News.
And you can see the profiles of all the candidates in this race on our website, myfox8.com, under both the Buckley Report and the Your Local Election Headquarters tabs.